Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today I'm going to be looking at some simple logic gates built in Minecraft with redstone. We have our NOT gate, which is pretty easy. We've got our AND gate, which is a little bit more difficult, and our OR gate, which is, again, really easy. If you all like this video, I might make another video on some more advanced logic gates soon. Just depends if you'll like it or not. Hopefully you do. Without further ado, let's get into it. Right, our first logic gate is probably the simplest. It's the NOT gate. So basically, when it's powered, it doesn't emit a signal. When it isn't powered, it does. It's just a redstone torch, that's all you need. You put a lever here. So basically now the lever is turned off, but the redstone torch is turning on the light. So when you turn on the switch, the light turns off. And you can see here, just to prove it is just the redstone torch, not that it needs much proof. You got your block with your redstone torch, and you turn off the switch and it turns on the light. You turn on the switch and it turns off the light. To make this, you just need to place one block of concrete, or any block, one redstone torch, one lever, your output, and your appliance. And that's a fully functioning NOT gate. You can see here that when this is turned on, that's turned off. And when this is turned off, that's turned on. That's how easy it is. This is the AND logic gate. Now, the way the AND logic gate works is that both levers need to be in the same position for the signal to go through, in this case the light to turn on. So you can see the light's on when they're both off, but it also will be on if they're both on. The trick to this is it's not allowed to be on when only one's on and one's off. So you can see here that works. So the hard part about this is making it so that when one's off and one's on, the light's off. The way this works is you've got both redstone torches connected to the same piece of redstone, which goes on to power the torch connected to the lantern. And then you've also got some redstone coming off of the block, not the torch, but the block. And this redstone is then powered when the switches are on and these torches are off. This will turn off this torch when the switches are on, but only when they are both on. Because you see here, I turn them off, and when they're both off, the redstone light comes on. And when I turn them both, either of them on, the redstone light's off. The other one's the same. This one will only turn on when they're both on, but when one of them's off, that light turns off, meaning that both these lights are off, so this light will not turn on, so your signal won't come out. This logic gate, all you need to do is have your two inputs with their levers. You need your two redstone torches, which are your outputs for the levers, and then you need your two other outputs for when they're both on. Then all you need is your redstone dust output and your two other outputs using these repeaters, because if you don't, they will connect. Then you simply need to make your first circuit, that's this long, using a redstone torch here, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, lamp. That's that easy. Then here you dig underneath the first one or over, it doesn't really matter, and you fill this hole with your redstone dust, except this is the blue circuit, so I'll use the blue, and right here I'll do the same. and I'll just fill this there. Then you just need to put block, double high block, single high block. You put your redstone torch, your last redstone dust for the circuit there, and your trail out, and that should be a fully functioning AND gate. You see, both levers are off, the light is on. Both levers are on, the light is on. One lever's off, one lever's on, the light is off. That's kind of pretty simple. Just something else that occurred to me is you might want a different kind of AND gate, where it only works if both levers are turned on or both are turned off. It's not really an AND gate, but I'm calling it that. And the reason you'd want this maybe is for self-destruct systems or something where you want two people to have to do it at the same time. You just do this, have these as buttons instead of levers, and then two people would have to push the buttons at exactly the same time in different spots for it to do something. So, of course, I don't have these as buttons because I'm not two people, but you can see I have here, it's probably even simple, it's simpler than a normal AND gate. But this is a AND gate that only works if it is turned off, not if it's turned on. You can see here I turn one off, nothing happens, I turn the other off, nothing happens. But if two people turn it off at the same time, using buttons of course, I'm just using levers, which, you know, it works, but why not? So I do that, and then the TNT lights when both are pushed. One more kind of AND gate you might want is a locking AND gate. And this is for if you want two people to have to push buttons at the same time and then lock it. So it's much harder to use. So you can see all it is this is how you make it. So I'm just going to keep this on screen for a little bit. You could pause the video if you want to copy it after you learn what it does. But that's basically it. It's that simple. And just so you know where this lines up, behind this block is the lever, behind this block is a button, behind this block is a button. And the way it works is you have to push both these buttons and then the lever, and it will keep something on. So you see here, this redstone torch is off. This is my output at the moment. I push this button, that lever, and because I pushed the lever before either buttons had been unpushed, this redstone torch is now on. I flick the lever again, it unlocks it, it resets back to normal. So I can do it again to show you. If I just push both buttons, it won't really work. But if I push both buttons and then the lever, this redstone torch stays on. And of course you wouldn't have both buttons right next to each other. You'd probably have a wall and the lever somewhere else, so you need to have like two people and then a third person, and you've got to all do it in sync. Maybe as the entrance to your base, or if you had a whole pile of buttons and levers on the wall and you just have it as a combination. Nobody's going to guess that you've got to push this one and push that one. Hang on, I'll do that again. No one's going to guess you've got to push this one and that one, then the lever. Especially if the whole wall's covered with them. See, if I just grab more buttons and just cover the wall with buttons and levers, we'll pretend there's more levers here. I'll just grab some levers. So we pretend if someone walks up to this wall, they're not going to know what to do. They'll probably flick them all, but they won't know you've got to go like this to open your door. You see here, oh, that didn't work, hang on. There you go. It's on, and just to prove it works, let's say you got a piston. Now, at the moment, your door's closed. See, piston retracted, very sad. And you push this, no, push this, then that, and your door's now open. So yeah, just thought you might want to know. Locking AND gates. Fun. The OR gate is the simplest logic gate that you could possibly ever make in Minecraft. I know you thought the one redstone torch was simple, but this is even simpler. All you need is 2 blocks, then your repeaters and your levers. And you could do this bigger by putting the repeaters both out the back and connecting them, but this works too. The idea of the OR gate is it will emit a signal when either one of them is on. So you turn this on, the light turns on. You turn this on, the light turns on. You can see, you turn them both on, the light's on, but if they're both off, the light's off. So either one of them would turn on the light. And that's how simple the OR gate is. That incredibly simple and, you know, fun to make. If you want to have 2 switches for your house light or 2 buttons to open the same door, that's all you need. Just a simple OR gate. For this last logic gate, the OR gate, it's even easier. All you need is your appliance, your output, your 2 inputs, your middle, and your 2 levers, and that is a fully completed OR gate. Of course, as I said before, if you wanted to change it up a little bit, and maybe this is a wall, and if this was a wall, you know, you wouldn't want to be able to see these repeaters, you can just really simply put your 2 inputs in a wall like this. Okay, so input 1, input 2, round the back then, you just need to remember where they are, put your 2 repeaters out, block, block, repeater, repeater, done. That is also a fully functioning OR gate, which fits in a wall. Of course, you don't need this repeater, that should work just as well. There you go, fully functioning OR gate. There you have it, everybody. Logic gates, nice and easy. Pretty simple once you get your head around it and you know how it works, and you can just tie these into all of your redstone contraptions and just go crazy with it, really. The more logic gates, the better. Then again, the more redstone, the better, but they're basically, well, logic gates are made of redstone in Minecraft. At least I haven't seen one made of anything else. Imagine a logic gate made of chickens.